traveling on a budget can be a challenge.
If we could do it,
Anyone can do it.
we made it. Welcome to American Travelers.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Dave.
We travel the world looking for fun and new adventures.
Making friends along the way.
We are the cast and the crew and do all the filming ourselves, just the two of us.
Sometimes it's a real challenge, but we love it.
We've got a bunch of great stops to show you. Our purpose is to show awesome destinations and share our new adventures,
We'll give some tips on how to budget your trip.
along with some history and culture of each destination.
So come join us on American Travelers.
The Nevisian Heritage Village was named a historic site in 1915. In 2003, the government wanted to preserve the Nevisian history by showing the progress of housing development on the island.
I am Pat from the Nevisian Heritage Village, and we are at the location of the sugar mill.
Fothergills Estate was a prominent sugar and cotton mill where they would grind the sugar and gin the cotton. Pat is giving us a tour of these beautiful remaining ruins. Today, this building is available for weddings and special events. You could visualize the bride and groom on these steps. I would have asked Carrie to marry me again, but we had to catch a plane.
We decided to check out some of the other sugar mill ruins before touring the housing history. This must have been a very busy place back in the day. Pat tells us about the very beginning and how the natives lived on this island.
So the slave hut, that was built different from the Carib hut because the slaves were not free, so they had to be more enclosed.
In 1834, the slaves were emancipated and the government allowed them to build small wooden homes like these.
When families formed on the island, they live in these very humble homes.
This blue and white house, that is the one-room house that housed 10 or 12 persons back in those days.
So talk about the tiny home fat of today. This was a little different, as there would have been as many as 10 kids, and the parents would have been separated by a screen for their privacy. I bet much of the day time was spent outside.
When they built those houses back then, they never add on to the main house neither the bathroom, the kitchen, nor the toilet. The toilet was a pit toilet. You don't want to bring that close to your house. The bathroom was some semi-private thing that you quickly put together, and so it was not good looking enough to go by the house. And the kitchen, because you're living in a wooden structure building and you're cooking on charcoal and wood, you don't want to bring that too close to your house. And so over here, you have the drop shed house.
The drop shed house started out as a single-room house, and then the owner would build a three-sided shed that attached to the building.
So in here, mother and father could not have their own private space because they have their own bedroom.
Carrie, so what do you think about this stove here? Would you cook on that?
Yeah, come on in, dinner's ready.
Oh, thanks.
And then you still have another bedroom here.
And then this is the
This
main
would be in the main room,
living room.
where you have your Morris chair and you have your gramophone to provide entertainment. They didn't lack entertainment in those days either. And so basically, that is one of the stories that we tell here at Nevisian Heritage Village.
Great. Awesome.
Thank
Great.
you. This is a must-see on Nevis. We had the most wonderful tour by Pat. She really explained how the people lived in these small homes and expanded their family and their home. Really a great place to come.
Thanks for watching American Travelers.